Spoiler.
Oh, we're on, Billy. We're on.
Oh, run. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the first panel of Cube 2019. This is either the Ask Me Anything panel or what is it? So you want to be a Minecraft YouTuber? Because I know I do. What's Lauren here for? Lauren,
Lauren, what are you doing? Lauren, no!
I'm alive. Lauren, I'm alive. she's ruining it. Lauren, move. Wait. There she goes.
Oh, she's gone.
She's gone.
Like magic.
Alright. Alright, so we'll just go down the line, introduce yourself to the live stream. Go on, Harrison, you can go meet the guests inside. I've just done the
Alright, let's go over here. Oh look, it's the Disabled Gamer. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is the Disabled Gamer, and as the name suggests, I'm a disabled gamer and streamer.
Nice.
Short and sweet.
I know, I love it. Alright, Paul, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? My name is DJBulgD, and I'm a YouTuber with not just only Minecraft, but I started out with Minecraft a few years ago.
Nice.
Origin story.
Katie, go on.
Hi, I'm KTME26 or Katie, and I just play a lot of Minecraft.
Well, we can relate to that one. Yep, that's good. Alright, that's our panelists for this panel. We have a few questions to start off. If you have any questions, send them in chat. Can be anything. If it's appropriate, we'll try and answer it. Alright, we have a few questions prepared just to keep it going. Alright, let's start with the first question. Alright, Katie, going to you first, and then we'll go to Paul, and then Disabled Gamer. Alright, when and why did you start your YouTube channel?
I don't really exactly remember when. I think it was like 2014. And it was just because I really liked editing videos, and I had nothing to edit, and didn't have a camera. So the only thing I knew how to do was record my screen. So I would make Minecraft videos, and then I would have something to edit. So I guess that's kind of why. And then I just kind of fell in love with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Creativity release, release. Yeah. Alright, Paul, you're up, boy. You're up.
Yeah, I think I started the same year as you did. I just started watching Attack of the B Team with BWO and some of the other now hermits, and I like what they were doing. I like playing Minecraft, and I had something like, you know what? I love showing off my gameplay, so let's just do it. And that's how it all started.
Ooh, that's a classic series right there. I love that.
That's a throwback. I love that.
Throwback. Keep going back. We'll go back to Yogscast era. Tech it. Amazing. This is a good era. And was that the same for you, Disabled Gamer, or you were a little bit different?
I started in 2014, and I actually started to show the people in my school that I could play games just as well as any other able-bodied person.
That's so wholesome. I love that. You know.
That's so cool.
Oh, that means like, oh.
And look at him now. He's on cubes. What are they doing? They're not on cubes. So I think we'll know who's done well here. It's Disabled Gamer. I mean,
go on. All right. Well, I mean, Bailey, you had a YouTube channel,
right?
Right?
Just ask him, Harrison.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I guess the thing for me and Harrison, just to add a bit one to like when and why did we start? Me and Harrison used to record on a really bad laptop. So I just got one thing is how far do you think your editing skills, or maybe your the quality of your videos has come since you started? Because me and Harrison started out with 20 FPS videos, and that was shocking.
That was a classic. I remember we used to get excited about that.
Yeah.
You're like 20 FPS. Yes, boys.
Oh, we're not too fine. Oh Lord. So I guess my question to you guys is what's one of the best things that's improved in your videos over the years? We'll start with Disabled Gamer first this time. We'll just keep going back and forth.
It's like anything, you're not gonna have the greatest equipment to start off with, so I just think the overall rig, from going to a laptop that could barely record to going to doing stuff that can live stream on 3 different platforms and do all this crazy stuff. It's mad.
Yeah, I mean, Harrison now have pretty good computers, so it's pretty good, right? When you get a good computer and you're like, whoa, 300 FPS while I'm recording, frickin' hell,
Yeah.
it's a whole new game.
Where are these frames coming from? Pulling them out in there. What?
Paul?
Yeah, my problem wasn't my setup at the start. It was the room I was in. We were living in a single room apartment, so I was terrified to talk in my videos. So the first few videos I had was just me playing without any voiceover. And then we moved to a new apartment and I could record voice, so that was a lot better. And I started on Windows Editor, and that was so painful. I'm so glad I moved over to sunny Vegas after a few years.
Yeah, I mean, me and Harrison used to be in the same room, so every time we wanted to record something, you could just hear Harrison in the background, and that wasn't good.
Yeah,
So
but you were
used
both recording. I mean, I was living together with my girlfriend, and she was just on the couch watching movies, and well, I was recording behind her, and it was so awkward. I felt so awkward back then.
Yeah, I guess it comes with comfort though. Like, I mean, sometimes I do some like casting for like esports tournaments, and I wouldn't have had the confidence at all. But I guess it literally just comes with like doing it over time. Then you realize that you know what, it's fine. No one really cares how stupid you sound because people talk on the phone all the time. So maybe it's a bit different.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Katie.
I think the biggest jump in like quality I had was, as much as I love Macs, I still have a Mac, was when I switched from a Mac to a PC, mainly because I then had a mouse, because for some reason I never used a mouse when I was just on my Mac laptop. And like once you start playing Minecraft with a mouse, it makes like, instead of a trackpad, it makes everything so much easier. Like I could parkour better, PvP better. And then it was better at recording videos too, so the frame rates and the quality and stuff, and I could use mods then, which was fun. But yeah, that was definitely, I mean, you don't need the best computer, and you can make it work with a Mac too. It was just, for me, it was easier to do it on Windows.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, even still today, I used to play on a laptop, like I've been saying. It's like, I swear to God, now I'm worse at PvP and parkour than I was before on my laptop, so I don't know what's going wrong there, but obviously the frames don't equate to how good you are,
Yeah.
so I'm doing something wrong. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. I mean, just because I was bad at parkour last night doesn't reflect me.
The parkour here is really hard.
The parkour and the sticky pistons one really hard. I
Yeah.
fell down all the way, and then I had to
Yeah.
do all the stage again. And
That's
then
what's annoying, is there's no like checkpoints in it.
well, there is, but not throughout the stage. But...
No, it's like a chunk. That's it. Once you get through the
That's
chunk,
fine.
it's fine. But if you fall down at the same chunk, you're dead.
Next question, Harrison. Next question.
All right, next question. Hang on, I have to check the. Oh, all right. So we already talked about like editing and stuff. We talked about like thumbnails, like how you guys like. I guess you design them. What you guys use, how you started off, and then we could just branch off into what you guys think makes an effective thumbnail.
Me?
Let's start with Katie this time. We can go back and forth.
Well, I have never used Photoshop personally. I know a lot of people do. I've just always used GIMP because it's free and you don't have to crack it, and it's easier in my opinion. I know there's like a lot of stuff you can't do with it, but that's always been the easiest thing for me. Nowadays, I commission a lot of my bigger thumbnails, so like I'll pay a thumbnail artist to make them, but like if it's just like a minigame video, I'll make it myself, or like the cube thumbnails I made myself. But you just gotta like everyone has their own style too. Like the best example I can think of is like Ashvanelf. Like she has like a very distinct thumbnail style, and it is beautiful, and you can tell that it's her video just by like the thumbnail. So yeah, you just need to like, I don't know. Like you just gotta like find your style and find a program that works for you, and maybe learn how to make renders and stuff if you want to, or you can commission people. That's fine too.
Yeah, the renders part of thumbnails is like a whole new thing, because that's like a whole different program. I mean, there are websites, but if you learn it yourself, you have so much flexibility.
And there's Blender, or you can, which is free, or there's Cinema 4D, which is not free.
Maybe
Quotation marks free.
so many
not
people.
free.
It's not okay. I genuinely can't keep up because lots of people use it, and I don't know if it's good. Yeah. Lauren just adding in there that like you have to develop your own style. Like if you develop your own style, people see it in
Yeah.
their subscription box and be like, oh, it's them.
Yeah,
Oh,
like you
yeah.
don't even need to know who posted it because like
Yeah.
you see that.
Yeah, and you're like, it's them. It's them.
Which also helps if you have a younger audience too, because like
Yeah.
I know a lot of my audience is like kindergarten, like small people that can't read, so that helps too.
Absolutely. Do you want to shift on to Mr. Paul?
Mr. Paul. Oh my god, that made me feel old.
Mr. DJ.
Mr.
You
DJ.
made me feel old, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thumbnails, that is something interesting. YouTube came out this year saying that thumbnails is going to be one of the more important things when being discovered on YouTube. They are switching from text to thumbnails in some way. Don't ask me how. So when I see YouTubers, smaller YouTubers, uploading videos without thumbnails, and I just want to I just want to smack my face into a wall, because it is so freaking important to get your thumbnails, get your own style, because that is your visiting card. That is what people see first, and that's what's getting the click to your video, and it's so important.
Especially the gaming videos.
Yeah. When there are 1,000 of the same videos, and make your video stand out.
Yeah. Because like especially the Minecraft generated thumbnails are never good.
Well, that they can also be good if you find the perfect frame and the perfect overlay,
yeah.
and they're just fine.
But like the YouTube pre-made ones aren't.
Oh no,
mean-
they're horrible.
Ethel's Lab used to do that for a long time, but I guess that's like a very good example of quality over quantity, right? Like, it was a massive following, but I guess he started before thumbnails were really like took off, I guess, right? So now it's all clickbait.
Yeah, and luckily clickbait is dying off. The bad kind of clickbait
Oh, yeah.
is dying off. The good kind of clickbait can stay for as long as it.
Do you have anything to add on to what we've already said, disabled, or?
Yeah, I think like I personally use in browser editing thing called Pixlr, and
Oh, yes.
I haven't really developed my own style, but I usually just take a screenshot for the game, then blur it, put a logo, and then if it's a Minecraft one, I generally put like a render, because I've recently learned how to use Blender. So I would say, if you want to make your Minecraft thumbnail stand out, which like the guy said is very important nowadays, definitely learn how to use Blender or Cinema 4D, because that will make your characters pop.
Noise. Oh, you are muted. Why are you muted? Why are you doing this to me, man? Alright. Swiftly moving on to the next question. Bale's currently muted because of issues. And this time we're going to go to Paul first.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Don't worry. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Alright, next question I prepared is... So, out of the content that you create, what is your favorite one to create and produce?
Oh, well, I guess it's the game that I enjoyed playing the most at that moment. That's a hard question. It sounds so easy, but yeah, I think the game that I like to play the most at that time is my favorite content to create at that time. That can vary every week or every month. You know, do what you love, and it'll turn out great.
Well, I do like probably 90% or 95% Minecraft now. I used to do a little blocks, but so I do like a lot of different things in Minecraft. I kind of like them all, but by far like the easiest, at least like to edit for me, is like mini game videos. I do a lot of like SMP stuff too, but those always take a little bit longer. So I guess like just like quick, funny, witty, jump cutty mini game videos are always really fun.
Sel, you got your own favorite type?
I don't really have a favorite type of content, but I guess it's like what Paul said. Once you're kind of enjoying it, like that's the main thing. Once you're enjoying it, I think that will come across. And if you fake it and like don't do what you enjoy, then it will also come across in a kind of a bad light. So just do what you want, and once you're enjoying it, then it will turn out as a good piece of content.
Yeah, so you got like genuine reactions rather than just that they're going, gonna make good content. This is fake. I don't care. It gets me the views kind of thing. Yeah.
A lot of
So it's a bit of
YouTubers
that.
do that, which is sad to see.
Yeah, I'd rather watch people who genuinely enjoy it than like them force, because you can tell
Yeah.
in some people you like
Yeah.
it's a little bit fake, boy. But okay, you can keep doing what you want to do, but it's alright.
Yep, then we're good back to quality over quantity, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's quite a few people who I follow who don't upload that often, but when they do, I always watch them because the quality of them is always really good. Like they could go with like a month and they'd upload. I'd be like, I'm on it. I'm watching it. I want to watch it. Be
Yeah,
the first thing I watch.
that's a really good point for anybody who wants to do YouTube. Like, don't just churn out content for the sake of content. Like, it's important to take days off and make sure that like what you're doing is actually what you want to make.
Yeah.
And
think-
especially if you're a beginning YouTuber, then that's the most important.
I think Shane Dawson's a really good example of that. Like, the not uploading very often, but when they do, it's like amazing content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he uploaded like once this year, but it was amazing.
Yeah. So try not to burn yourself out, because when you're
Yeah.
new, you shouldn't overdo it as well, because there'll be like a visible, like noticeable effect of you like slowly getting just more and more tired because you're just churning out all this content. And I think you'll just burn yourself out to the point where you're just doing it because it's getting you views, but then people will. I think it'll have the opposite effect, basically. I think.
Yeah, it either burn you out or bore your viewers to death. So one way
Yeah.
or the other, it's not good.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Next
I'm just
question.
yeah. All right.
Next question.
Next. All right. This is one that we got sent in. I can't remember who sent it, but thank you, whoever sent it. I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
It was Polar Bear.
Okay. Thank you. So when you're new to the content creation scene, so that could be like live stream or YouTube or whatever, what do you think is like the hardest part about getting started in it? We'll start with Disabled Gamer.
Well, from a live stream perspective, I know that I do quite a lot of live streams, so the hardest thing to do is like when nobody's in your chat starting off, don't just sit there on monotone, because if somebody does join in, they're not going to want to watch somebody who's just not sitting there saying anything. So as crazy as it sounds, try and like talk to yourself, or kind of like talk out your thoughts of what your thinking is in the game, so that even if you don't have anything or anybody to talk to, so you have something to talk about, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I agree. Cause like if you just pop in and the person's like, "Here we are. Oh, I missed a jump, guys. Oh god. Oh, I wouldn't stay for that personally, unless it was like their character. But yeah, you have to keep people entertained when like most people probably just pop in for a little bit, see how you are, and if you don't give them that first impressions for that first like minute or so, they'll probably just leave and never come back. So you really got to put yourself out there when you do.
And also, it's important to actually talk to your chat. Like, there's so many streamers out there that, like, I know this is an exception because we're doing the panel right now, but there's so many streamers out there that don't even, like, acknowledge that we, like,
Yeah.
make it a conversation rather than, like, a one-way thing. Ask them how their day is doing and try to remember stuff about them, because if you remember stuff, then like it's much better and they want to come back to tell you more, or to just continue the conversation that they had last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I stream, I get told, because I read my chat a lot, I get told by a lot of people, like, oh my god, you actually read the chat. Like, when you have like a lot of viewers, it's harder, obviously, but when you're just starting out, you can read the chat quite easily.
Yeah, like I feel like when you're playing, you shouldn't get like it. Yes, it's important for the gameplay to depending on what game you're playing, obviously. But then, like, if you're not doing something, just see if anyone's in chat, answer to chat, ask chat. Even if you don't think anyone's there, someone might just pop in as soon as you ask it, and they'll be like, "Oh
Yeah,
wow."
And somebody could be lurking too, so you
I was
never
gonna say
know-
that.
You never know who's watching, so
Yeah,
maybe
look-
the lurkers will come out
Yeah.
and answer your question.
Yeah, I have quite a few people who just like lurk, and they're just like, "Oh no, I'm here. I'm just lurking."
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's me.
What, Billy? Yeah. Yes, baby.
Yeah.
What? Yes. What's yes?
Voice yes. Oh. What?
Dude, you're
What
just
did you
saying
say my name
yes.
for? I didn't
You
say
said
it.
my name. You said my name, dude.
I didn't. It's fine. We'll just go on for the next question. All right. I can't remember if we well, this one's from Polar Bear. I know that. His question was, what was it like when people started watching your content? How did you feel? Did your videos hit any milestones that you felt proud of? For example, it could be like the first 100 views.
Let's start with Paul, since I think we skipped over Paul last question. Go on, Paul.
It's okay.
Bailey.
Every milestone is important in my eyes, and every view is important. Not only the milestones. And get back to the question: how does it feel? How did it make you feel to reach certain milestones? Well, it's undescribable. It feels so good to know that people are having fun watching you play video games or watching your content, and I don't know how to describe the feeling. It's so good.
It's just good.
Yeah.
It's
It's just good.
just
I mean,
Just good.
Yeah,
That's
just
how
good.
PewDiePie felt when he hit 100 mil. It's just like, it's just good. It's just good. That's how I feel. It's just good.
Well, yeah. I mean, like when you're starting out, I guess like even if you do get like one view that isn't you, you're like, oh my god, someone clicked on it. This is good.
Who was
This
it?
is
Who
amazing.
is it? Tell me who you are.
Like, where is it? Let me thank you personally. I'll come there. Thank you. Yeah, and it sort of motivates you as well to know that you're not the only person watching. Yeah.
What, you watch your own videos?
Yeah, I stream bot. Yeah, I viewer bot. Just
Yeah,
myself.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just me
alright.
though. I don't use a bot. I am the bot.
I knew you got those 2 viewers somehow. Good.
Found me out. It's found me out. Katie.
Well, it's kind of funny. For the longest time, I didn't look at any of the numbers, and because I didn't like talk to anyone online or like do anything, so I didn't even realize that but I would like post my videos on like mostly like Mineplex and stuff back then, the forums and stuff. So I knew that they were getting like a good amount of views, but I never really realized that I had a lot of subscribers until I had like 5,000, which I know is like kind of a lot. But the biggest one that I remember, like milestone that I remember celebrating, was like 10,000, and I was streaming and I like literally teared up a little bit because like that was such a big number to me back then. I mean, it's still like 10,000 is like a lot, but yeah, that was kind of like the last. I mean, like every milestone is important, but that was like kind of the last one that I like really like see. Like when you said the question, like that one stood out to me in my mind.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, as you said, like 10,000 people. Like some people won't seem like a lot, but you're like that 10,000 people have gone. Yeah, I want to watch this person. Let me just click that subscribe button.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like I feel like, as Paul said, like every viewer is a person. Like every subscriber is a person as well, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah. I kind of remember more in my head, like when I got like accepted into like when I started SMPs and stuff. So like I remember like when I joined my first SMP, like that was kind of a milestone to me too, because that was like when I started talking to people online. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The disabled gamer. It's back to you again.
I mean, success comes in different ways, so any time a new person comes in to the chat, it's kind of like a little celebration. But stuff that I remember more recently, actually, I'm mad into musicals, so I made a parody of something from the Beetlejuice musical, and the internet, or more specifically the enablers, which are what I call my viewers, actually managed to get it to like every single member of the cast, and that was like a moment where the cast were like messaging me, and I was like, wow, this YouTube thing has has some great people and the community around it. Once you have a great community, I think that's something that should be celebrated.
Yeah, I feel like building community is like one of the easiest, but also the hardest things you can do, because like, yeah, people would like subscribe and watch your videos, but like keeping them there, I think, is more of a task.
Yeah,
Because
I think once you don't look at the numbers and just focus on the people that you do have, and one of the most important things, and I think every aspect of life, is don't compare yourself to other people, because like I said, success is measured in a lot of different ways, so just be grateful for the people that are in your chat.
yeah, like I always read about that, like, just like not worry about like other people, like concentrate on yourself. Once you do that, like, you'll enjoy life much more. I think your content will also get better because of that as well. Once you start worrying about it, like you probably won't even notice it, but people will be coming in, you'll be like, oh, and like next time you look, you'll be up in numbers. Might be a little, might be a lot. It doesn't really matter. You've gone up, and that's something to be celebrated at the least, because some people might not even do that. Yeah. All right. Stream. You can ask in the Minecraft chat or the Twitch chat, by the way, just in case anybody was wondering about it. We have 10 minutes left of this panel, and then we're going on to another panel after this. So if you've got any, yes, 10 minutes, because I like a 10-minute break in between. We're not having a repeat of last year, Bailey. It was a rush. No one like that. So if you've got any, ask them now, and then we'll do it in the next 10 minutes or so. All right. On to the next question. So we've already talked about like creating the content, getting started, and I briefly touched on like keeping the people there once you've created the content. So like what keeps you guys motivated to continue to make the content and keep it like up there and keep going, even if some videos don't do as well as others? Like, what keeps you going? I guess we could start with Paul. Yeah,
Well, I think the most important thing is that don't look at the numbers. Just do what you love, and it doesn't matter how well your video does. It's a hobby. You know, if you do what you love, it's gonna be fine anyway. So, who cares how many people watch it, or if this one is just as good as the next one? Just make sure that you do the best you can do. Make sure that your video is the best one you've ever made, and then people will come. They will come.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you put effort into it and people see you trying your best, oh yes. And then if they keep coming, it'll just motivate you more. It's like a domino effect. It just keeps going, keeps going. Yeah.
Snowballing. It's the best way to grow on YouTube. Just do what you love and let the rest come naturally.
Yeah. Katie?
Well, I mean, I know we all started like the same year, but personally, I feel like I've done this too long to just stop. And it's still fun for me. Like, I've played games and lost interest in games, but I've never really lost interest in Minecraft, and it's always changing. And like with Bedrock, there's always new things on the marketplace to play, or like Diversity 3 came out. There's like always, or like a new Hypixel minigame was just released. Like, it's just, there's all like, and there's so, like, it's a sandbox game. There's always so much you can do, like specifically in Minecraft, that like there's always something else you can do.
Yeah, like the map makers, like, they keep bringing out, like, the people who do command blocks. That's a whole new thing. Like,
Diversity 3 is crazy.
I've never played Diversity at all, but it looks like
it took them like years.
And I think it's good because like people, like, when they release, they're like playing it. We're gonna play that game. We're gonna play that map, and I think it's good when it pays off for them as well.
Yeah.
Like I see people who back in the classic days when like Hypixel used to make all of his maps with like his small little team or whatever. Like, people, those were good. Like, they weren't that I don't think we had command blocks back then, but like just even those quote unquote small little maps that were like I think it was Herobrine's Revenge with the big mansion. That was a classic. That was good. And like every time you release one, everyone would be like for having it. And then I don't know if you guys remember the guy called OCD Disco. He made some excellent maps. He had like there's something to do with cakes and like cake monster. Is it Cake Revenge?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know that. Yeah, and then he made stuff like the Temple of Notch as well. That was just a simple thing, but also good. Also good. What is this? How is he on here? How did he get on here? So many questions right now.
Is he a streaker?
I think he is. Look at him. I mean, he's got a suit on, so I'm unsure. Just gonna ask someone to remove him.
He's still here? Get off the stage. Security!
Boo.
Security!
Is that... What is he doing over here, lads? Absolute disgrace.
The joys of live panels, everybody.
Disabled Gamer, what keeps you motivated for your content?
Well, the way I see it, I would be playing these games anyway, so if people want to watch, that's just an added bonus.
That's good. That's a good point. If you're playing it, might as well. If you can, you might as well stream it, because you never know. Some people might enjoy watching you as much as you enjoy playing them. Is he still on here, or is he off? I think he's off.
He's gone.
Yeah, he is.
He's
gone.
He's been banished.
Our little streaky guy's gone. Yeah. All right. There was a question in chat that I saw from It's Polar again. Thanks, Polar. You're really good. And like, so obviously we all started out with like one setup. How did you guys like feel when you got like that first like hardware upgrade? How did it impact the content? What do you think it was a good idea and a good investment as well? Let's start with the disabled gamer.
Every piece of new hardware is like it's gonna impact your content massively, but at the same time I don't think that should discourage you from making videos. Like I just said, everything is an added bonus. All you really need to start is some form of computer, maybe not even a microphone if you don't want to, and the recording software, and obviously a game if you want to do games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as you said, like, depending on what you get, I mean, I think it also depends, like, what you already have. Depends.
Like, different people are different, so everybody's different, sorry, so it's hard to answer that question. Right?
Yeah. Paul, if you can try and answer the question. Go for it.
Yeah, every upgrade counts in one way or another, but the most defining upgrade I got, and I can't live without it, is my second monitor. A world opened up for me when I got my second monitor, and I can't imagine living without it now. So yeah, that's the biggest one for me.
That's interesting. I don't like double monitors. I use a single monitor. Dude, help! I only use a single monitor.
Because streaming is so much easier.
It's really annoying.
How do you
It's
stream
annoying.
with one monitor, Harrison?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
why
what
do you
I
put
was
the
about to
chat?
say.
My phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Okay, in my current setup,
could
yeah,
never.
I have another monitor next to me, but I turn it off when I don't need it at all because it's just annoying.
Why?
Like,
That's because it's like 3 times as small, and it's not even the same height.
yeah, I know. All right, yeah, but
you need
like,
two of the same.
Yeah.
oh,
God.
time to
monitor
slash
is
the
the-
couch.
Harrison,
Yeah, you need two the same or one at a completely different angle and height, or just two the same.
Well, my main one is a 27-inch, but then my other one that I have is my old 21-inch, and the difference in size is massive, and it's just like I have to squint to look at the 21-inch.
no. That's got nothing to do with the size.
Oh.
It's because you're blind.
Okay, I have
What?
two 21 inches, so
Yeah, me too.
I could see if you maybe have a 27-inch, you could get away with it.
Yeah.
But if
like,
I had a 27-inch, I would put my 21-inch above that.
Yeah,
Just
like or
tilted
like
slightly towards me.
yeah. Ooh.
or like rotate it.
No,
How
you've
does that-
tingled his brain now. You've tingled
Dude,
it.
how did I not think of this? What? Dude, what? I was like, you
This
need to
could
put
be
it to
a
the
whole
side,
new
man.
panel.
Dude, whoa. So just talking about gaming setups, that's the type of panel that I would happily talk about for an hour. I'm loving it.
Since,
Okay,
Wait,
next panel.
since we've only got like 2 minutes left, I'm gonna ask an interesting question. and it's gonna be like you can't. It's like a one sentence or one word answer, right? You gotta think about it. And it's gonna be like, what advice would you give to people who are watching the live stream right now? What's like advice in one sentence? Don't make it like a super big paragraph. Is that smaller than a sentence? That you would give to people if they want to start out.
And also like when we're starting out, but like they don't like people hearing their voice, or like they don't like the sound of their own voice.
That's me.
That's you.
So whoever's thought of a one sentence answer or one word answer, go.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Oh, this
Good.
guy.
That's
Bailey.
a good one. This guy.
Bailey, this guy. I can't, Bailey. I can't.
Just
He's good.
Just do what you love.
That's all. Harrison, expert panelists. Expert. Come on, Katie. Can you top him?
Well, this is the only thing I could think of. I was gonna say, don't do YouTube with the expectation of money, because even when you do finally get money, it's gonna be like $5 a month.
True. True.
That's true.
Also, wise words. Honest, wise words.
Well, Bailey, I'm glad they said it now, because
I mean, they are the panelists.
Oh wait, I have a better one.
Oh, quick! You got like 30 seconds. You can squeeze
Don't
it in.
join an MLM.
Oh yeah. What is it? People what that is?
It's a multi-level network. Or,
Yeah,
MCN.
Yeah, MCN.
Multi-channel network.
Multi-channel network. Don't join one.
Don't join.
Don't
They're
do it.
scams.
Don't do it, anyone.
Never.
All right. How long have we got? What's my clock at?
Well,
we've got 5 seconds. All right. So that's it. I've got to. So I think that's it for this panel today. Thanks for everyone for coming to. So you want to be a Minecraft YouTuber?